The material was recovered from the phone of Daniel Harper, 27, Phoenix, Arizona. There were no signs of forced entry, digital or physical. Battery, 82%. Screen, active. One browser tab open. The URL did not match any known domain. No extension, no server header, just a shifting string of symbols that refreshed every 5 seconds. Daniel wrote the first note at 3:12 a.m. I woke up and found my phone unlocked. The browser was open. It shows a photo of me sleeping, but the timestamp says 3:11 a.m. 1 minute ago. I didn't take it. Daniel lived alone. The angle of the photo came from the foot of his bed. When investigators later reviewed the device, they found that the same page had opened for the last 3 nights, always at 3:12 a.m., even when Do Not Disturb was on, private mode enabled, airplane mode on, Wi-Fi off. One system log entry stood out. Site opened by external process, origin unknown. His phone model has no such external process. Daniel began recording voice memos. Voice memo #03, 3:47 a.m. The site reopened. The photo changed. It's not me sleeping anymore. It's me standing in the hallway, but I'm wearing a hoodie I haven't seen in months. In the photo, behind him was a faint human outline. No face, just a smear, like corrupted pixels. Each night, the outline became sharper. Log 6, he noticed something else. The timestamps are always 1 minute in the future. The site wasn't showing surveillance, it was showing what was about to happen. On night 4, the site showed him sitting on the couch with the blurred figure behind him. Daniel made sure not to sit on the couch. At 3:11 a.m., his phone vibrated anyway, once, even though notifications were disabled. He looked at the screen. The site refreshed. A new photo appeared. Daniel holding the phone, looking directly into the camera. But there was no camera pointed at him. Daniel attempted everything. Unplugged his router, removed the SIM, factory reset the phone. At 3:12 a.m., the site opened anyway. The screen was black at first, then pixels glitched, forming the blurred figure, now detailed enough to see. Shoulders narrowing unnaturally, head tilted forward, limbs too long, a mouth stretched far beyond the shape of its face. Video log, Heart 12, 2:58 a.m. I hear my phone vibrating even after turning it off. I removed the battery. It still vibrates. I don't think the phone is opening the site. I think the site is opening me. Static swallows the rest. At 3:11 a.m., forensics confirmed. The phone, with no battery installed, powered on for 6 seconds. The website appeared. Timestamp 3:12 a.m. Image: Daniel standing at his front door, hand reaching for the knob. But Daniel was still in bed, seen on apartment cameras. At 3:12, he suddenly sat up, as if responding to something. He walked to the door. His movements matched the website image exactly, 1 minute delayed. He opened the door. Hallway camera footage captured. A tall, blurred figure inches from Daniel. Head bowed. Limbs bent wrong. Mouth stretched from ear to ear. Daniel dropped the phone. The hallway camera flickered. When the feed stabilized, a second figure stood beside the entity. Same height, same posture. It looked exactly like Daniel. When officers arrived 8 minutes later, the apartment was empty, except for the phone. Screen on. Website open. The newest image. Daniel's living room. A doorway behind the couch. Caption in thin white text. You left the door open. Forensics attempted to trace the unstable domain. Every attempt redirected to file path local/user/face/active. The site no longer displayed photos. It streamed live feeds. Empty rooms, empty streets, empty hallways. But in every feed, a faint human outline stood in the corner, facing the camera, waiting. Archived attempt number 27. At 3:12 a.m., all devices in the investigation room displayed the same message. Your photo uploads in 60 seconds. No officers remained in the room at 3:13. When the room was checked afterward, all screens showed a new image. An empty hallway, a dark figure leaning out from behind a doorframe. Quiet. File CW31 is closed. No further uploads detected.